Okay, so I was going to have this gag at the opening of the video where I have a bunch of objects making video game sounds, but I have to tell you guys this. True story. During my screening of Ralph Breaks the Internet, I had this lady sat behind me, and her friend did not stop making the most ridiculous innuendos I have ever heard in my life. Oh, I'd let Ralph wreck me. He can break me any day of the week. Look at those fists. He must be great at pounding. What the hell has the world come to?
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Luke's Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the sequel to Disney's smash hit from... Wait, when was Wreck-It Ralph released? Six years ago. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. Anyway, we now have the sequel, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Everyone knows the story of Wreck-It Ralph. He was a bad guy in an arcade game that got fed up of being bad, jumped into different games to try and find his true purpose. He then bumped into Vanellope in a racing game called Sugar Rush. I was a huge fan of the first Wreck-It Ralph, and I'm a video game nerd, so I enjoyed all the little callbacks that they had. I also really liked the characters and the stories that they developed in the first one, because it was full of that expected Disney charm. As for the sequel, I liked it. I didn't love it. What made Wreck-It Ralph work so well was the simplicity of it. Where Ralph Breaks the Internet struggles is that it's trying to overcomplicate itself. The sequel picks up 6 years from when we last left our characters. Ralph is still enjoying being tossed off a building, but Vanellope is getting a little bored inside Sugar Rush. Ralph tries to help Vanellope, but in doing so, causes the steering wheel of the game to break, and for Sugar Rush to shut down. So it's then up to Ralph and Vanellope to enter the internet, in order to visit eBay, and buy the sole remaining steering wheel. But they need money, so they have to steal a car from a dangerous racing game, and then Ralph needs to go viral on BuzzTube, and yeah, it's pretty aimless. The plot reminds me of one of those deep dives that you do on YouTube. Don't lie to yourself, you've done it before. You spent hours on YouTube where you've gone from cute cat videos to JFK conspiracy theories. Yes, roaming around the internet with these characters is a lot of fun. But it's as if the directors got a bit too carried away with the references and the nods to other stuff that they forgot to make a very tight and cohesive story. However, those references and jokes, yeah, they're pretty funny. The scene we see in the trailers where Vanellope walks into Oh My Disney and encounters all the other princesses is easily the best scene in the film. Fun fact, most of those princesses are actually voiced by the original actresses themselves. There's a lot of other humour sprinkled in throughout as well, which I quite like. One of my favourite jokes in it is there's a ballet clothes shop called Desmond's Tutus. That's tickled me. Once again, the voice work is incredible. John C. Reilly and Sarah Silverman are great in these roles, and some of the newbies as well, including Gadot and Taraji P. Henson, they're great as well. They fit in very nicely. Personally speaking though, I wish that we could have seen Felix and Jane Lynch's character a bit more. They set up a really interesting dynamic between the two, but the film pretty much completely forgets about them. And be sure to stick around during and after the credits, because Disney are on ultimate troll mode with those final scenes. To sum everything up, I enjoyed Ralph Breaks the Internet, but I was a bit let down. It's a very funny and welcome return to this world and the characters. The references and meta jokes are great, but the story just isn't there. It's not a complete unit. It felt more like a selection of scenes spliced together for our characters to run around, find specific areas of the internet, and make fun of that. But hey, at least it's not trying to pander to the audience and depicts the internet fairly accurately. Unlike some films. I'm going to give Ralph Breaks the Internet a 6 out of 10. So those were my thoughts on Ralph Breaks the Internet. Let me know what you think of the film down below in the comments, as well as any Disney film that has yet to have a sequel that you would like to see get one. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Links to my Facebook and Twitter are in the description below. Many thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.